Mfundo Koyana. Yes, I'm from Queenstown in the Eastern Cape. I'm a founder of a small company called Skinny Communications. We create movies, music, we create everything. That's why we call ourselves creators. Started in 2012, around March. Yes, everything started there. We started with a CD, Thulani CD single. We shot a video, and we did some short stories, but it didn't materialize back then because we didn't have the experience that we have now. Whereby now we're starting to explore things in different ways. I think when I was young, I used to love music. I used to love doing things. I like to do things for myself. So from high school, I was doing music. I had a thing to catch a talent from far away. So it started from there. So my cousin Thulani liked music. So between me and him, we started to do things, and we created his single, so we did the video. So the side of creating short stories and movies, I'm from Queenstown, you see, so I always see Queenstown as the place where you see attention. There are things that happen here and they never get told. So I always have that vision that one day I will do that thing to come and take Queenstown to another level. Yeah, I created a show Yakhona. I wanted people to know South Africa more than we only know Durban, Cape Town and Joburg. I just wanted people to know places like Queenstown, places like Tsitsikamma, places like Claxton. There's a beauty there. I saw a place when I was Lanesburg. I saw the art there. You see the history, but some people, they don't know about those places. So when I created the show, I wanted something that each and every person here in South Africa will be interested to go all over South Africa, not in only those 3 big cities.
Well, Mfundo approached me, I think it was a week ago. There was a ceremony at his place, so he said, no man, before we dive into the ceremony, can we just have a moment? And so we excused ourselves, and then he approached me with the idea. He told me it's called Short Race. And then as I was going through it and listening to the idea and what he's trying to achieve with the show, I realized that, you know, it's a good concept, especially for me as a filmmaker. It would be an opportunity for me to travel as well, and as well have that opportunity to learn about South Africa in terms of what the show is trying to achieve. So I said to him, you know, if this is what you want and you want me to be involved, because basically I don't shoot magazine shows, I shoot films. So I said, no, I mean, I'm willing to try it and see how it goes. So that's how we came about.
The passion Thulani has for film, it's unbelievable. I remember we were in Johannesburg, I think it was 6 years back or...
not even 6 years back, it was 10 years back.
10 years back.
I think we were just coming out of high school back then.
He came to Joburg and he spent the whole Christmas with us. The only thing he was doing about it was movies, watching movies. He was always on computers. We were out there having fun, but he was inside just looking at movies, all that thing. So I like to work with people who've got passion for something. You see, the moment you've got passion for something, I'm sure everything will work out.
I would say in terms of, now I'm going to take from my history and my experiences around Queenstown. Financially, artists are struggling in Queenstown. We have the passion, we have the drive. It's just that to a certain point you can only push with passion, and you can only push with that drive to a certain point. But then there comes the time now when you need that financial backing. So we've never had that sort of backbone which we can rely on to carry us over, because if we're saying now we are artists, it should not end here in Queenstown. Saying now we are known in Queenstown, there comes the time when we are needed to go and perform in, let's say, East London per se. And then you don't have that financial backing, because we are a struggling artist here in Queenstown. You are here with your peers, you are pushing for something, but then when it comes to that, we don't have it. So in the long run, you would find that groups around Queenstown, they break down. You know, it's like everything falls apart and people lose that interest. But then we've been fortunate, because with the guys we started out with back then, we sat down, we told ourselves, you know what, even if things fall down, let's just rather go out of Queenstown. Let's have those experiences. But then in gathering those experiences and that knowledge, let's come back home. And then we try and groom, and then in grooming, we say this passion, we can take it, we can groom it, and then we know now we can even help you now in taking you out of Queenstown, but keeping you home. For me, when it comes to the aspect of financial gain or financial investors, I don't always promote that idea that we should rely too much on the investors who are coming in or the money that we don't have. But the best investment you can make, it's the people you work with. If you invest in those people and invest in that trust, then as you are working together as a collective group, you find that if you're pushing with the same passion, you have the same vision, then you will not lack in anything. Because here we are today, we've hosted shows where we had no money, we had nothing. We've even shot a movie. We had 1,000, but it came true, and now it's playing on Mzansi. So there's never a point in time where you are an artist, you tell yourself, no, I don't have money to go to town. Walk. If need be, you walk to that place. Then when you get there, you show the people there what you are really made of as an artist. Then that's when you find the investors. It's not about the investors first. The investors come afterwards, when everything has been achieved in terms of your artistic ability. I'd like to say big up to Butsi Pochadzibe. He's from Queenstown. He's my mentor when it came to my visual art aspects. I remember it was in 2003 I started working with him. He showed me drawing, painting. So because of that, in terms of me stepping into the field of film, I was drawing, and then I came across comic books. Then he pushed me towards that direction. He said, if you love comic books, this is your style, then you don't have to be that painter. You don't have to try and be something you're not. If this is where your mind lies, then go for it. So I started drawing my comics. I remember even Strikers was coming up back then. I was in high school. So even that motivated me. It's a South African thing. So first time comics. So I want to say big up to those guys as well who came up with that concept. And then there's so many people. I'd like to say big up to our mothers, big up to our parents, because without them being there, certain things would have never come true. I'd like also to say big up to those people from Queenstown who opened their homes to us when we needed their homes to shoot our films, when we needed those stages to perform, who said, no, I will allow you to extend that extension from my yard to go play in that field, your music. I want to say big up to those people who understand that sometimes giving someone a push is necessary.
Yeah, for me, I could say the late Mr. Kelo. So he used to give me that oomph, that pushing, that if you believe in something, don't just give up easily. You must always push. So for me, he was like the father I didn't have. He was that guy who will give me a call and say, what's up, what's happening, and I will tell him. It was rough. Remember, when we grow up, there will never be that part I will tell you that it's gonna be rough in life. You will find it by yourself. So if you don't have that person who's gonna push you when it's rough, when it's down, when it's up, you won't make it in life. So big up to those people. And I want to say to other up and coming creators, short movie stories, all those music producers, everyone from a small town who wants to make a difference, go push, push, push.